Across Alberta Education's K-12 system, various programs of studies have been designed and implemented, with science being a core subject across almost all grade levels. However, most Canadian students do not enter STEM fields after their graduation. So why does Alberta Education feel it is important to teach science? This video will explore the broader implications of why children should study science and why developing a scientifically literate population through education can have a greater impact on Alberta and the world. Number 1. Science education helps students become active collaborators. The world is becoming increasingly globalized and connected as the number of interdisciplinary professions grows. No longer are academic fields, companies, political organizations, and social institutions working alone. Instead, teamwork is being recognized as an essential process for social progress. Science education provides a tangible and supportive experience for students to recognize the value of collaboration and become comfortable with the process. As the Alberta Program of Studies states, the development and application of science ideas is a collaborative process, both in society and in the classroom. Knowledge-building projects are often conducted in science classes, where students must work together to fill in the learning gaps, utilizing each other's strengths to plan, design, and explore concepts about the natural world. As Leigh Schaefer states, any project in fields ranging from astrophysics to microbiology requires a team working together. This collaboration requires trust. The process of learning science reinforces these attributes. Number 2. Science education helps students become critically engaged citizens. The availability of information is rapidly growing. In fact, more data has been created online in the past 2 years than in the entire history of humanity. Within this explosion of information is a growth of scientific literature, both credible and misinformed. As the Science Learning Hub states, students need to be able to evaluate, critique, and respond to data presented as scientific evidence to make informed personal decisions and judgments about scientific and pseudo-scientific claims. Developing this critical eye through science education is achieved by teachers demonstrating how to find reliable scientific information online and using this material to identify sources of error in their experiments and explain phenomena they have identified. As well, sparking debates on controversial topics related to science requires students to use high-quality research and weigh evidence effectively in order to develop an informed position. As Rosalind Driver states, students will need to be aware of the varied purposes of scientific knowledge, its limitations, and the bases on which its claims are made. Number 3. Science education helps students become effective and creative problem solvers. Canadian youth are finding it more and more difficult to secure jobs in their industry of study, as employment competition is on the rise. A recent survey from the World Economic Forum has noted how industry leaders are wanting more creative problem solvers in the workplace. Science education helps develop these problem-solving and inventive skills, as science does not focus on one right way of exploring the natural world and developing solutions. As the Alberta Program of Studies states, science education enables students to acquire new knowledge and solve problems so that they may improve the quality of their own lives and the lives of others. Inquiry-based projects, a common activity in science classrooms, allows students to experience new phenomena and develop different approaches to strengthen their scientific literacy. As Wynne Harlan states, science should be experienced by the students as aiming for understanding, not as a collection of facts and theories that have been proved to be correct. It should be recognized as the result of human endeavor involving creativity and imagination. Overall, science education is important for developing a robust range of skills for students, from collaboration to creativity. While science education may develop these skills to create future scientists, many students do not enter STEM fields after graduation. However, the strength of these skills is their applicability to all industries and capacity to develop more well-rounded citizens. Teaching science and promoting scientific literacy helps foster a connection, awareness, and openness to the world, a world that we all live in and impact.
Created using Powtoon.